Alright guys, we're going through order of operations, fractions, decimals and ratios today for our topic. So we'll just go through some simple questions first just to get our head around how to do simple orders of operations. Okay, so for question 1, it's asking us to evaluate. It's pretty easy. I'll just do the first one and give you the answers for the rest. So what we do first is so I'll just show you what you need to follow. You need to follow BIDMAS, brackets, indices, division, maths. Sorry, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Okay, this is the order that you need to follow. So here we've got multiplication, so we'll follow that first. So -3 times 2 gives us -6, and then plus -5, and then plus -3. Okay, so -6 minus 5 gives us -11. -11 minus 3 gives us -14. So that's the answer. You just use this formula, use this order for the rest of the questions, and you can get the answer for them. Okay, so B is 7, C is 5, D is 40, E is -8, and F is 193. Okay, what I recommend that you guys do is pause the video before attempting these questions, and then attempt them after you've gone through the questions. Okay, just mark your work and see where you went wrong and how you went wrong, and then work your way up towards the correct answer. Okay, question number 2. So what we need to do first, I'll go through the first question with you, and then you can do the rest after. Do the first and the last one. So question 1, what you need to do first is to convert the mixed fraction into an improper fraction. So the mixed fraction here is 1 1/3. So what we do to convert that into an improper fraction is we times this one by this one, which gives us 3, and then we add the number at the top. Okay, so 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. So we've got 4 and 3 plus, what's 4 times 1? That's 4, plus 3 gives us 7 and 4. Now we need to get these two fractions under a common denominator. The lowest common multiple for 3 and 4 will be 12. 3 times 4 is 12, so 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 3 is 12, so 7 times 3 is 21. Okay, so our answer is 16 plus 21 gives us 37 on 12, and we can convert this improper fraction into a mixed fraction, which gives us 3 and 1/12. Okay, and that's the answer. I'll give you the answers for the rest. So B is 2 and 8/15. C is 11/12. D is 1 and 3/14. E is 1 and 2/3. That's a bit off. Let me just draw it properly, like that. And F is just 9. G is 2 and 3/4. And we'll do the last one together. So first we convert the mixed fraction into an improper fraction. 1 times 8 is 8, plus 5 gives us 13 on 8, divided by 2. When you're dividing a fraction, we find the reciprocal of the fraction first. So 2 as a fraction is 2 on 1. The reciprocal of that is 1 on 2. Okay, reciprocal. Okay, so we times it by the reciprocal of the fraction, 1 on 2, which gives us 13 on 16. Okay, that's the answer. Alrighty, let's just keep going. Question 3. We just need to evaluate decimals. It's pretty easy, same as normal addition, but you just put the decimal place. Okay, so the answer for the first one is 434.35. 434.35. The second one is subtraction, normal subtraction, but you add the decimal place 2 places from the right, so 291.76. And C is 26.6. With division, it's a bit different. What we do is I'll show you how to do it with long division. Okay, so 1441.72 divided by 54.2. What we need to do is we need to jump this decimal place of the divisor 1 to the right, so we do the same for this one. Okay, and then you're just dividing 14,407.2 by 542. So the decimal place will be here. Okay, and the answer for that one will be, goes into 2 times 6 and 26.6. Okay, I'll just rub it out and write the answer there. Okay, so C will be 26.6. Same with multiplication, you just multiply as usual and put the decimal place 3 places from the right. Okay, so multiply as usual, so 1508 times by 29, which gives us 43,732. Since there are 3 decimal places in the numbers above, we just jump the decimal place 3 times to the right, 3 times to the left. Okay. Here it's the same thing. We're just combining these two operations together. So 53 times 21, and jump the decimal place 2 times to the right, and you divide it by 0.2. And you're dividing it by 0.2. Actually, I'll do it with you because this one's got both operations. Okay, so let's do it. Let me find some space over here. Okay, times by 21 gives us 3,111. Jump the decimal place 2 times, we have 11.13 divided by, what is it divided by? 0.2. So we just need to jump the decimal place 1 to the right to get a whole number for the divisor, so we're doing the same thing for this one. Okay, so we're dividing 111.3 by 2, which should give us 55.6. Okay, so that's the answer. 55.6. Next one, that's just normal subtraction, but you put the decimal places after you do the subtraction 2 times to the right, left. Okay, 991.39. Okay, I'll just rub these out. Okay, next one. Find 0.15 at 3.5 kilometers. Pretty easy. We just need to, I'll do the first one with you. Find 15% of 3,500 meters. Cancel these ones out. 15 times 35 gives us 4,000. I believe, yeah. 15 times 35 gives us 525, so the answer is 525 meters. Okay, just do the same for the rest of the questions. So for this one, what you'll do is because you have to remember that these are not the units that we'll be using. We'll be using the units one below it because we're looking for a smaller value than the units been given. So for kilometers, you're converting 3.5 kilometers into 3,500 meters. Same with that one, converting 1 hour into 60 minutes. Okay, 45 times 60 gives us let me just have a look. 45 times 6, actually, not 60, because we cancel the 0 out, gives us 27. So it gives us 270. 270 divided by 10 gives us 27, so the answer is 27 minutes. Okay, I'll just rub this out. Same with this one. Just do 98. Because what you do first is you convert the decimal into a fraction under 100, okay? Because these are all percentages. Basically, these, what are these saying is 15% of 3.5 kilometers, 45% of 1 hour, 98% of 1,550, and 5% of 2 liters. Okay, you get the equation to be this, and then time 155 times 98, and then divided by 10, which should give us 1,519. Okay, you guys can do the maths by yourself and see if you get the answer. And always remember the units for all of these questions. For this one, it's dollars. Okay, for this one, you just do 5 divided by 100 times by 2,000 because we're converting liters into milliliters. Cancel the zeros out. 20 times 5 gives us 100, so the answer is 100 milliliters. That's it. Convert these percentages into fractions and simplify where possible. Okay, so we'll see what these percentages are and simplify them. So this is 2.5%. 2.5% is this, but we can't have a decimal, so we do 25 on 1,000, and when we simplify that, we get 1 over 40. Okay, here we have 175, because it's 1 3/4, which is 1.75. 1.75, we can't do that, so we get rid of the decimal and put it over 1,000, and then simplify, which gives us 7 on 400. Okay, same with this one. 2 on 5 is 0.4 as a fraction. We have 10.4, so 10.4 is 104 on 1,000. When we simplify that, what do we get? We get 13 on 125. Okay, same with this one. 1 over 4 is 50.25 over 100. We jump it 2 decimal places. Oops, there should be 10,000 here. Okay, 2 decimal places, so 5,025 over 10,000. Okay, and when you simplify it, it should be 201 on 400. Okay, that's the answer. Alrighty, we'll keep going. Find the first quantity as a percentage of the second. It's very easy. What you got to do is you put it as a fraction first and find out what percentage it is. Okay, so for the first one, we do 54 over 150. Okay, we'll see how many times 54 goes into 150. We'll see. We'll divide it by 2. Which gives us 27 on 75. Is there a correlation here? Yes. 9. 3 goes into 27 9 times. 3 goes into 75. 75 how many times? 25 times. So 29 on 25 is 36%. So the answer is 36%. Okay. This is, remember with this one, as a percentage of the second, it's 5 on 4, not 4 on 5. 5 on 4 is 1 and another quarter, which is 125%. Because 1 is 100%, so another quarter is 25, so we say it's 125%. I'll just give you the answers. Now you got the hang of it. Actually, with this one, just do convert it into milliliters first, the second part, and then cancel the zeros out, and we get 45%. Okay. Same with here, convert the units and then do the fraction. Okay. This one's 5%. This one's 15%. And remember, convert the units. So I might get this into minutes. So it's 40 on 240, which is what? 16 2/3. Okay. Alrighty. Simplify these ratios. What you got to do is you got to look at the highest common factor. The highest common factor for 16 and 12 is 4. 4 goes to 16 4 times. 4 goes to 12 3 times. That's all. Highest common factor between 12 and 60 is 12. 12 goes into 12 1 time. 12 goes into 60 5 times. Highest common factor 7 and 5. Highest common factor for this will be 15. Sorry, not 15. 70 divided by 5. 14. Sorry. Yep. So 14 goes into 98 7 times. 14 goes into 75 times, so the ratio is 7 to 5. Okay. We look at the highest common factor for this one. It should be 6. 6 goes into 35 times. 6 goes into 54 9 times. That's it. Okay. Jack and John have heights in the ratio of 5 to 6. If John's height is 186, what's Jack's height? So we know that 186 is John's height, which is the 1/6 ratio. Okay. What we can do is we can divide 186 by 6 and get the single ratio. Okay, so this is all in parts of 11. Okay, so it's a circle, let's say, divided into 11 parts. Oops. Okay, I'll just say divided into 11 parts, and we're trying to find out what one part is. Okay. 186 is 31. If one part is 31, to find out Jack's height, we just go 31 times 5 parts, which is 155. Okay, as simple as that. Alrighty. The sum of $24,255 is to be divided between Diana and George in the ratio of 4 to 3. What is each person's share? So we know that the total is 7 because we have these ratios up, 4 and 3. So we do 24,255 divided by 7 to find out what one part is equal to. 24 goes into 7. 7 goes into 24 3 times. 32 4 times, I believe. Yep, 4 times. Goes into 6 times. Worked out perfectly. So one part is 3,465. Okay, to find out what each person has, we need times that one part by either 4 and 3, either 4 or 3. So to find Diana's, we do 3,465 times by 4, 3,465 times by 4, which gives us 13,860 for Diana. And we do the same thing for George, we just times it by 3 instead, so 3,465 times by 3, which gives us 10,395. Okay, that's George's share. And that's it. That's all you gotta do. Alrighty. Write the following as rates in the simplest form. So this is 9 kilometers per 3 hours. So simplest form, we divide it by 3. So it's 3 kilometers per 1 hour. And we can simplify it down to 3 kilometers an hour. Okay, same with 18 liters per $6. Don't even need to do the ratio. If you do the slash, it means the same thing. The highest common factor is 6. 3 liters per $1. Okay, that's about it. 200 kilometers per 25 liters. Find the highest common factor, which is 25. Sorry, 25 liters. So you get 8 kilometers per liter. Alright, that's what you got to do. I'll just give you the answers for the next 3. $12 an hour, 50 revolutions a minute, and $7 a kilo. And that's it. Okay, this is revision worksheet level 1. The answers are here. You can double check if you've got the answers, if you got your answers correct. If you haven't, just go through the video again and see how you can do it. Okay, we'll do the next one in another video. Okay, so we will be going through revision worksheet level 2. Alright.